Hello everyone! Welcome to the second video in our Introduction to Block series. In the previous video, we explored the first type of block, called the image-based block, in our Appmaker dashboard. Today, we'll be diving into the second type of block in our Appmaker dashboard, known as design blocks. So, without further ado, let's get started. Design blocks consist of headings, texts, spacers, and layout icons. In this video, we'll focus on the style and customization aspects of these blocks. Let's begin with the heading block. To add a heading block, simply search for it in the Search tab and drag and drop it onto our page. The heading widget is used to display the title of the page in our mobile app. It's a simple widget that allows you to add a heading to your in-app pages. There are various customization options available for this block. You can enter your desired heading or text in the designated text field. For example, let's give it the title Featured Products. You can use this title for any blocks you want. To adjust the font size, use the slider provided. Set it to your preferred height. Next, we have the option to align the text. Choose from left, center, or right alignment. In this case, I'll choose center alignment. We can also apply text formatting, such as bold, italic, underline, or strike a throw. For now, let's use bold. Furthermore, we can change the font color. Let's set it to red. The background color can also be modified. I'll give the heading block a black background. To add padding to the block, use the slider. You can also adjust the padding for each side individually by clicking on the link icon. Similarly, we can add a margin using the slider and adjust each side individually using the link icon. If you'd like, you can give the block a border. Let's give it a different border color to see the difference. For now, let's choose a color for the border. We can also change the border radius using the slider and the link icon for finer adjustments. That covers the heading block and its customizations. Moving on, let's explore the text block. To add a text block, search for it in the Search tab and drag and drop it onto our page. The text block widget is primarily used for adding text details, descriptions, or paragraphs to your page. It doesn't have many customization options, but we'll discuss actions related to the text block in another video. Next, we have the spacer block. The spacer block is used to create gaps between two blocks. For instance, if we want to add a gap between two blocks, search for the spacer widget and drag and drop it between them. In the Styling tab, you can adjust the height of the spacer. Let's give it a 40-pixel gap. You can also set a background color for the spacer. White color is usually preferred, but you can choose any color you like. In this case, I'll choose blue. The chosen color helps visualize the size of the gap. If we were to set it to 100, the gap would be 100 pixels wide. That covers the spacer block. Now let's move on to the layout icon. To add a layout icon widget, simply drag and drop it onto our page. Layout icons are mainly used within widgets like rows to add icons to our app page. In the Styling tab of the dashboard, we have an icon selector. For example, if we want to add a cart icon, we can search for it in the icon selector. Let's search for cart. When clicked, it adds the icon to our app page. You can adjust the size of the icon and also change its color. Additionally, we can add external icons by copying and pasting the SVG icon file. For instance, I'll copy an SVG file from a website called Iconoir and paste it here. You can now see this icon on our app page. However, please note that when adding an icon from outside, ensure it is of the desired size and color, since we cannot customize external icons within our Appmaker dashboard. That's all about the layout icon block. To recap, these are the design blocks available in our Appmaker dashboard: heading block, spacer block, text block, and layout icon block. That concludes this video. See you in the next one.